How's it going, YouTube? We're finally starting 3.3 because the internet just refuses to not spoil. So, yeah, welcome to Homecast RL 3.3. If you guys want to watch these playthroughs live, enter to go to twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber or become a member here on CyYuVods, because then you can watch the unedited VOD yourselves. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. Also, we already pulled for Heisen. If anybody starts asking, it's like, did you pull? How did your pulls go? Amazing. Didn't have to pay a cent. Anyway, call me free to play. Collect my thoughts. That was the wrong button. Collect my thoughts. Thanatosis and Cersei. Okay. Thanatosis. Sorry, I'm thanatophobic. And Cersei's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that. The 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities' fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of this world. Now, 10 among them have fallen. Their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. I'm good. Shit, I didn't mean to press on death. No, I meant to. I know, thank you, the West Wind, haha, depression. Anyway, I'm good. Time and time again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail?
I just finished the quest, so
Bro.
I'm glad I was just in time to watch you play.
Oh, well, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it, Echo. Hey, can we get, like, 1 million subs? Thanks. Just cuz. Just cuz. Anybody have that kind of power? You know, just a million subs, no big deal. Anyway. How many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Reese a Kitten with 1 million subs! No, I'm just kidding. With a 5 gifted, thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate them. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need to only grasp just one to anchor your creation. Also, Lazy Potato, thank you for the 5 gifted. Hey, think about it. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind. Zalol, thank you for the gifted to 1 million subs. Hey, thinking outside the box. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone, it won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. I agree. I thought that would have been the Herda, that would have been crazy. Yes, Wandering Myth, that is considered. Unless you're referring to, like, Cipher, unless you're referring to stuff that was showed in, the special program. Gray Mystery, last time, I'm not reading all that. 30 for you, 70 for me. 30 for you and 70 for me. That's not what I said, you fucking harlot. I have no idea Dun Hung's husband. I really hope so. Thank you for gifting to X, Y, and I. We must admit, even during this arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cipher's endless surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape. Forget the past for now, it only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Stixia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with the cat girl. Hopefully, those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits.
Oh, Stixia's moonlight is so beautiful.
Moonlight!
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream.
Yeah, like everything that we experienced literally a day or two ago.
On the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
What do you think this is? Pirates of the Caribbean? I miss Casters too.
No, this shouldn't be so
Later, Linus.
Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves
Are
together.
you feeling down? Like you just
way,
can't do it today.
It was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Oh, she's behind us in the shadows. Oh.
Huh?
What's that sound? Do you hear that sound?
This aura feels
Dark Wings. I saw it in theaters, but not on stream.
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Oh, hey, bread. Thank you.
I have a bad
Oh, nice.
feeling about this.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Love you. That is not March.
Not March.
It's Mem. Obviously. Mem. All right, don't worry, guys. I got a speed boost. Bread. Bread. Can we get some bread in chat?
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up?
Don't just pick up stuff off the floor.
Careful, careful. It's a piece of...
Oh my god, the Flame Reaver!
Now, where have I seen this before?
The Flame Reaver, you idiot!
What? How could they be here?
What do you mean where you've seen this before? Mem.
Look out!
Oh. Right off the bat, we're starting with this? Hey, what up, hottie? Is it finally time for me to bow out? Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
What? Now I'm sad. This isn't the time for jokes.
Whoops.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Rawr.
The river of souls
Yeah.
is full of fish, big and delicious.
What the fuck? Molly?
What?
Yo, same.
The flame chase journey stops.
And why is that?
Meow, meow.
What the fuck?
Meow?
Is this Cipher? I'm gonna kill Cipher.
Well, we already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Cipher sucks. I'm not pulling for Cipher now. This Cipher's a fake
Don't
too.
run. I'm the real Cipher. The real one.
How am I supposed to believe that?
Come on,
That
don't be upset.
was rude.
I'm just giving you a kind reminder
That was pretty
Emporius
fucking
isn't
rude.
safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
Hey, he's right behind you. I'm so strong that I don't need to remember. Yeah, I agree.
Really? But just a minute ago, that gray hair of yours was all standing up.
Liar.
You were so scared.
You're such a liar. That's not how animation works.
Was that a flame reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as
Hey,
simple as that.
hey, yo.
Let me think
Thank you for
about
the
how
membership.
to
Welcome to the
explain
Psychonauts.
this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
I mean, I knew immediately.
We thought that maybe the flame reaver was around here somewhere?
Sure.
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the flame reaver coming this way.
We.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies.
Hey, Arlene, thank you for the
are
31
what
months.
Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Okay.
Power to make
I will
lies
believe
into
that I will
reality.
book this role.
It's got all my hair standing up.
All right, guys, come on. You gotta believe the lie. Guys, believe the lie. I'm gonna book this role, right, guys? I'm gonna book this role that I want. Believe the lie. All right. Then by that logic, let's go. Since now I know your secret, and you're just telling us everything like that.
You think I might be lying? No need.
Hey, welcome, Mammy.
The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right?
I guess.
Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh.
Guys, if I actually booked the part, I'm gonna tweet out the lie worked. It worked. It worked. Oh, hey, it's Phainon. Or Finan? Did you rest well? I came during lucid hour and you seemed to sleep. I feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the grove.
Aren't you a popular one?
You know.
But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures. And I'll send you two to the grove.
Wow, like that? Why do you need so much money anyway? Gonna go live handsomely somewhere after this?
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money?
Spend
That's
all
so
of this
not what I
money.
want for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
Yup. The petty change
But
is
I
the
don't
change of the
believe it.
world.
As
Symbolic,
long as I
bitch.
keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want.
But
I
you do
won't
hurt other
be
people.
Walking with greed, right? Isn't that simple?
I don't know about that one.
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Stixia aren't gonna float up on their own.
I mean, they
Come on,
could.
Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Damn, we're gonna time travel so you can steal time? A few days later at the crash site in the Abyss of Fate. Oh?
This is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of
Hey, what up, Savage?
information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Dunhung.
Or Dunhung. Hey, Era, thank you for the raid. A few days later at the crash. Okay, so it is a few days later. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the express.
Okhemans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo.
I don't trust a word from Legus. Oh, what makes you say that? The way the last patch ended? Huh? Where you had the whole conversation with the Herda?
It's been quite some time
Legus, more like a
since you
lie,
first
guess.
arrived in Okhema. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has
I do find it interesting he calls him Lord.
for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
Have Dunhung and Legus really talked like that? In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aglaea. All the Chrysos heirs are called Lord and Lady. Right, but technically Dunhung is not a Chrysos heir.
Exactly.
I guess treated
Of
the same.
12 Titans of Emphorius, Aglaea is known for being the most capricious.
Capricious.
The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder.
Thunder? I mean, yeah, it could be manners. I might be reading too much into it because here's the thing. Knowing the context of Legus now, where he does know who people are, because he knew who the Hurdle was. So I'm assuming that Legus is like trying to obtain information as much as possible. So my brain, my overthinking brain, is thinking that Legus knows exactly who Dun Hung is / was, aka Dun Fung, aka you know, the previous you know, Lord. Obviously Lord is probably just a former title to refer to someone, but I do think my overthinking brain is like, oh, I know exactly who Dun Hung is, right? Like, I know he was the Imbibiter Lunae, so that's why he probably holds him in esteem. But obviously it's probably just, you know, proper manners, or trying to give the illusion of manners. Additionally, Aglaea is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaea's decision to confront...
I mean, it also could be both. It could be both.
The flame chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
A streamer overthinking a plot point. Say it ain't so. If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power system.
I wonder if Legus wants them out. Really, but...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
Interesting. By all means, please proceed.
We're doing this patch earlier than I thought.
Yeah, we're doing it earlier because the internet be spoiling like crazy. But thank you to Angel Sky Strider for the tier 1 3 months. By all means, please proceed. But be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
My guinea pigs, Eliopracina, named after HSR, say hi, see you.
Oh, hi. And thank you for the 300 biddies. Legus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically began inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before? See? 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 I overthinking ain't too crazy!
Not exactly. But we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive.
He's full of shit!
Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage.
Look at him, he's stuttering, chat, he's stuttering!
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory.
Oh, he wants them
Your
out.
esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila? See? He's full of shit, chat. He's full of shit.
Hypothetically, Lord Dun Hung, if I could open up a path out of M40's
Well.
divine punishment,
Would you take it?
would you consider ceasing your support for the flame chase journey?
There it is. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question. Lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Not the Council of Elders, but he can make it happen. Oh, this is his experiment. Like, all of M4 is his, like, experiment 100%. Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Well, Legus is technically also answering to someone, right? Like, if I remember right, he talked about it in the last patch that he, damn, that's actually crazy, Katie, that you're coding well, water in a well. I love that. But Legus did mention he was answering to someone. But I also could be misremembering.
Pass.
He did say he doesn't have full authority. He got the side of Noose, if I remember. Yeah, but he could be lying about it also. I don't think so, but you are right. Like, it's all speculation at this point, but I guess this is the one thing that he hasn't, like, he can't account for, and it's the Trailblazers being part of Enforius, and because of them, they're bringing more attraction to Enforius, and he can't have that. So, because I mean, now we have the, you know, a bunch of different factions are now, it's like, hey, yo, what's that? Huh? They are a variable, yeah. Forgive me, Lord Legus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Oh. What the fuck is going on? Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
Hey, Funny Yaya, thank you for the 1,500 biddies.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution.
Oh my god!
For the safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
Oh my god.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
Zoinks! You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Legus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fact of the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Yeah, that's right. When I asked if you'd helped, I meant the ones who need help are them. Oh, fuck! Don Hung's like, I'm beating the fuck out of these idiots. He said call an ambulance, but not for me, huh? Hello? What's going on over here?
You have such overwhelming powers. Why?
Don't draw us, thank you for the prime.
Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore. Drag him back here, friend.
Oh, he was training with a time travel. That's actually cute. That's cool.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
Yeah, you're not level 80, buddy. Always keeping me on edge. If I had passed out, that would have been it.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help.
Damn, he called me
To face
buddy instead of
Aglaea
partner.
and
That's
other
crazy.
Potential threats. I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards described.
The hyperbolic time chamber? A Dragon Ball reference in my Honkai Star Rail?
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill.
Damn, that's crazy. A DBZ reference in
You
2025.
also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron.
Which is crazy because
I can't
his
tell you
sword
how
is
many
literally
swords I've
broken
gone
in
through
parts.
since the training began.
Why not get Chartonis to help? Weight training, huh?
It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius.
DBZ collab when? That would be so stupid.
I asked him to make a
I'd be all
suitable
for it.
divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Aw.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thanks, Cartonis.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
Is it?
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial, and
I sure have.
understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The
Times have
responsibility
changed.
I bear is both precious and
Are they the same
fragile.
person? We don't know yet.
I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
Wow, you've really grown. Ah, you're pretty strong.
From finished. I must continue sharpening my skills until I can match their strength. Every time I say something, things get so serious.
He sounds exhausted. Yeah, he just got the shit beat out of himself by the Flame Reaver in the past.
I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
A library?
That's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work.
Later, Hannah.
Today, I'm definitely going to...
What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place.
Reading a yaoi.
You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library.
You think they got manga chat? Yeah, we pulled for Hyacinth. And, we got her. Didn't have to pay a dime. Oops, wrong button. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Here we are. Where was that slate last time? Was it here?
Where's that manga? For the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out small pieces of essence from the ocean. You're quite relieved that Don Hung isn't around. No one will... but not for me. Let's stop here.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading.
Wow.
Let's take a closer look.
That threw me off. I'm not gonna lie, that threw me off. Because I wasn't expecting a voice. You skipped the titles? You skipped the good part! Whatever, man. I'm just gonna have to hold that. Play the game yourselves! You ever think about that? My professor can possibly be in the sky. One Punch God Aquila. And Forbidden Love, the tree. You see, I still got it. I still got it, chat. God, you didn't read it! No, yeah, you! Where the hell do I even go to read those? Do I go into my databank? Do I go into... No, I wouldn't be in databank. It'd be in bookshelf. Da-da-da-dun. It would be... Well, there's Amphorius. Stixia. There we go. Forbidden Love. A leisure read discovered in the library of Philia in the Grove. Romantic genre. Forbidden Love, The Tree and the Butterfly. One Punch God Aglaea. And my professor can't possibly be this shy. This is a fucking... Alright. Anyway. I did ask for manga. I sure did, chat. Reading? In 2025?
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
What are you reading? Just curious what you're reading.
You could have just asked.
Yeah, I'm pulling for everybody, Shiny.
Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Oh, not you two. You're reading a business book? I know how. In your dreams. Nailed it.
Comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback.
I've
spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaea became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth.
Wealth and fame
That's
and
the point
power.
of growing up in a big city, isn't it?
Must be nice.
For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily.
Introduce him to Aventurine.
30%
That
grind,
motherfucker would teach him the
70%
stock
fate.
market.
Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and
That is a crazy
integrity
name,
and
Mighty's Breasts.
skill.
Broke boy don't want to be broke. Well, he will still be broke. What you reading, ma'am? Hey, girl, hey.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, a poor time for fishing.
What?
Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphorius these days?
What the fuck? Are you into fishing?
Ah, you scared me!
Boo!
Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard.
You know?
Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
But you didn't tell me what you were reading!
What are they flipping through?
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun, dun. Ma'am, tell me what you're reading. Ma'am, tell me what you're reading.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine.
Yo, V cards?
Ruler, weaver,
Oh, constellations.
travel.
Oh, is that what you're into?
healer.
You're into fortune telling and shit?
For each card is so long.
Tarot readings?
Do I have to memorize them all?
Ruler fits me pretty well.
Ah! What a coincidence!
Did you like the voice? What voice?
Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Not like their usual self.
MCs. It's not bad. Like, here's the truth of the matter. I'll talk about this real quick. So if you guys aren't aware, the Trailblazers' voices have been replaced, which for me, it's bittersweet. Like I'm sad because it's like, you know, those are my friends, and I really like what Caleb and Rachel brought to the Trailblazers. No shitting on the new voices. But yeah, I wish it was Caleb and Rachel still. Like, not to shit on, you know, the new actors or anything, and I'm not trying to. I mean, I wish them I wish them well the best. That's why I wish the bell. That's where that came from. But yeah, like, they don't sound bad. Like, from what I've heard, which is, I mean, this is the most I've heard out of the dude. But from what I've heard, the only thing I can say, and again, this is not going to work. I don't think it'll work, but if you want your, you know, like, your voices to be heard, if you really want Caleb and Rachel back, the most I think can be done is maybe, like, going to their feedback section on the game, or just, like, let Hoyo know that you want them back. But even then, like, I mean, you know, the chances are pretty slim. Because, like, it's pretty unheard of for, like, someone to lose a job and then get it back, if that makes sense. Like, the chances are very slim. But, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. But even then, it's like, hey, you know, like, it sucks, but, yeah. Yeah, it's bittersweet. Like, I don't think the new people are bad. Like, I don't think they sound bad. I think they sound solid. But it's just, you know, it breaks my heart a little bit. You know? Anyway, that's all I'll say on the matter.
You sure are persistent. All right, all right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
That's right. I've got charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this
the Inforious Divination Compendium?
Divination Compendium.
That's what I said.
Why are you here too?
Because we're nosy!
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination.
I mean,
it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I'm not. Oh, you're hanging out.
Set up a surprise.
Love you. Ah, give me a
Master it
second.
in secret and give you all a shock.
Are you using a keyboard or a control? I'm using a keyboard.
But getting caught halfway
Do you not
through,
see the mouse?
It's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques. With a friend like that.
Divination?
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
Hey, can you predict if I'll get this roll? Say yes.
If the good
Give
omens
me a roll,
foretold
please.
by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia,
Oh.
would have disappeared.
It's like that,
Don't
huh?
forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
All right. I don't know if it's been... It should be approached with a little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
The heartbeat is from... Yeah, it's in the room. It's in the room. You've really thought about this, haven't you?
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
True. Also, Chad, I have something very important to show you. It's... I have something very important to show you. Shout out to Fluffy. But, we've got an image of John Hoyo. Is very important information, chat. John Hoyo is watching. They're always watching. So we have to be vigilant, all right, chat? No leaks! Anyway, that is all. That's our special service announcement. Our PSA, our public service announcement by John Hoyo. John's watching.
Strange.
This imaginary person that I've conjured up.
Used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even
You like the John Hoyo debut?
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly. It utterly captivated me as a child.
Is that the first mention of
I still
Cyrene
carry a card she once used.
in the
You
game?
want to see it?
Or is this the second? Because I think the very first time we saw something was like in the very first, in 3.0, in 3.0.
I'd love to have a card like that.
Those mitts up to the task. And gotta craft by name, yes,
Oh,
right.
Now that you mention it, yes.
3.1 mentions her
It would
too.
be even better if it were made of, say,
He's already
crystal.
mentioned her a bunch of times, really? God.
Speaking of which, partner.
Speaking of which,
There's
Pink Ghost
something I
over
haven't
the 15
shared
months.
with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three
Yes.
Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Yes. Ha! It's the real Flame Reaver! Oh, these schmucks.
You are...
Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
They're up to no good.
black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood.
Hmm.
Are they cleaners?
Cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Cleaners? What's being cleaned? Clothes or
Your
cars?
friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing.
They're here to kill us.
We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Yeah, there we go.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities
That's what I
formed
thought,
an
Heiko.
underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence.
What?
Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan?
No.
I'd hate for the innocent children of Okhema to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
Sources trust me, bro.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one
That is
citizen
true.
will cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
Is a Flame Reaver technically a
What does it
cleaner?
matter?
If you really look at the
Long
entire...
since stopped expecting to be understood.
Huh. Huh. I didn't even think about that. I guess they've just introduced it because they've just introduced this type of faction. But I really do wonder if Finan is, you know, the Flame Reaver. I'll hearsay. I wonder if he takes up, like, the mantle of Cleaner because he does agree that the Flame Chase journey needs to end. But I don't know. We'll see.
People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations
By the way,
of
chat.
Chrysos heirs.
By the way, when I say these things, this isn't a I'm looking for an answer. This is a I'm speaking out loud. By the way, it's a theory, a hypothesis, a hypotenuse. That doesn't give you the right to answer. All right, I'm just saying. Just making sure.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Not really. If it's a fight you want, then get ready to die.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding?
A banana.
Watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
I might have lost an arm. I may have no legs. And I may have been stabbed 5 minutes ago, but I can still beat your ass. All right.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Okhema.
Oh, look, it's Fat Fuck.
Feels like it here too, little Ika.
Sorry. It's Little Fat Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a Pokemon. My bad.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it?
Chat, I nominate that we change it from Fat Fuck to Gordito. How about that? I nominate that we rename it to Gordito.
Lady Treby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Gordito, dude. We're not calling Treby fat fuck. We're calling... Chad is calling Ika the unicorn a fat fuck, which we should change to Gordito.
Right. How does the legend go again?
How dare you?
Even Lady Treby
And
thinks
fat fuckito. Shut the fuck up.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember.
Imagine if Paimon sounded like Treby. You mean if Hayden voiced Paimon? I'm biased.
2 years, that's something awesome, lol.
Section 5.
Hey, Brittany, thank you for the 24 months.
With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through.
Yeah, I mean, Treby's like, what, 900? No, if Aglaea's like 1,000, Treby's older than that.
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side.
Hey, chat, is it crazy to say that Ika has the same hairstyle as Legus?
That day will come. I believe it. Just keep...
Oh, my bad.
Lord Crediros?
Lord Crediros.
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
They went to the same barber. They sure did.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
Oh, people are getting jumped. Did you not hear?
There's been a violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
What is going on? What was it like voicing Robokai? A lot of fun.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaea here, Okhema would remain peaceful.
Well, she is spreading herself real thin, fellas.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Yeah.
Aggie.
She's spreading herself too thin. She's probably dying.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
Aggie.
Just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
I mean...
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Where?
Clementine. Take a breath.
Clementine.
What's going on? Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk
Hi,
us through.
CyYu.
Oh.
Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Thank you for the 25 months.
Lady Aglaea.
Doing all right. Oh.
It's Lady Aglaea who's in trouble.
And one by one they fall. Moments ago in Marmorial Path. Man, we sure are jumping from place to place, huh?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago.
900 years ago.
Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago.
Hmm.
Rules were set then.
We're meant to be broken.
No
Sorry.
one was allowed to enter. apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver.
Oh, you're getting jumped.
I guess. You're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Ah, the elders. Who would have thought?
Aglaea, Aglaea.
Can I kill this old woman in the game?
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
How does it feel to look like a hag and be younger than Aglaea? Go ahead.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Damn, she said you were stupid. Also, Simba, can you do the thing on YouTube as well? Because they put it in emote only on Twitch.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not
Galaxy.
gaze into the
Thanks
water's
for the sub.
reflection and see the wretched face you wear now?
Nah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty chill.
These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
Oh my god. Caesar?
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
Oh. Then what are you gonna do?
The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Are you gonna kill yourself?
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade.
Hey, where'd the cleaners go?
If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Okhema has weakened.
Oh, she knows that.
You failed
Oh, there
to
they are.
notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent.
It'd be really funny if she goes, I knew. I just let you do your thing.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaea, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
God, I hate her.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
Oof indeed. Oof indeed.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, big sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from
Big sis, more like grandmama.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaea you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
Killer!
I thought I could buy some more time.
I'll allow it!
In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others.
Killer! I'll allow it!
Now, it's time to let go.
Huh?
I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Aglaea? Are you gonna jump? Don't do it.
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cipher?
Are you gonna stab this woman? It is Caesar. I was fucking around. Et tu, Brutus? A millennium ago at Marmorial Market. 1,000 years ago!
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you got? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire?
This child robbing people blind.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tier of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Did you steal it from my mother's treasury?
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow.
Wow.
Building her family business.
Who is this sassy, thieving child? Oh, you know, Cipher.
Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cipher.
Cipher.
Where did you come from? And
where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me?
Yes. Hold on, chat.
Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Okay.
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
Huh.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
I have this brand new claw for you.
Come a bit closer.
Come a little bit closer.
It's
Damn, look at those shoes!
absolutely.
Those are some Hermes looking ass shoes, chat.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cipher. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
Bet.
What's wrong?
They're tight.
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose
Aw.
you'll have to grow into them.
Yeah, you little shit.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power.
Oh. Never said they did.
Amphorius is most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by Aglaea.
Alright, chat, tell me I'm wrong. Spirit Thief Bartholos don't they sound like Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist? It's fake!
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how
It's
I got
me, I'm
tangled
fish.
up with that seamstress? Well,
You can take it off emote only mode. I think we're good right now. Same for YouTube.
Expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea wasn't trying to trick you.
you're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie.
Oh, right.
I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been snug guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Stixia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Not the purr.
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto. Lead the way.
Treasure hunting, treasure hunting, treasure hunting, treasure hunting.
80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Damn, 70-30?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling.
They're growling, chat.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cipher.
Damn, 80-20. What is this, machinima?
What's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
Yes. Water
You
bad.
won't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just,
Right.
not in swimming.
It's cause you're a cat, you're a pussy.
Oh, why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
Swim. A swim meet.
So worked up. Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cipher was afraid of water?
Get in the water.
Cats hate getting wet.
I'll raise tidal waves so profound.
Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a
Wow, a 90-10 split. How generous of you.
Got it. Let's use that thing.
plantation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Oh.
How did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Interesting. Probably a cleaner. Didn't know they could also shapeshift, but that's really cool. Also, I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee. I gotta go. All right. I'm back, baby. Oh, what's this? Oh, good. All right.
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
You're as sharp as ever. You're as sharp as ever, chat. Hey, chat, question for chat. Question for... yes, I wash my hands. I'm not a gross degenerate like you are, pugly guts. Question, chat. Is anyone interested in Doom? I've thought about going through this series on stream, but like... because I know the first game isn't terribly long, but I've just... I just don't know if I should do that as a stream game or if I should do it as like an off-stream game. You know what I mean? Doom is peak. It's not that bad. Let's do it. Nope. I'm interested in anything. Nope. No, Doom. D-O-O-M. You know, like Animal Crossing Doom. I can't believe that's how I have to describe it. Yes, next question.
Life is as ephemeral as...
I've never played any of the Dooms.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Do you mean 2016? I mean 2016, Eternal, and
Do you think you can handle
Dark
it?
Ages.
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me.
Somehow.
Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
You're dead.
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
If you're doing the first one, make sure you have a system that can run it. For example, what? Calling game from 2016 old is crazy.
This feels truly magical.
That is crazy, actually.
When did you pick up this trick?
Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Can I use Cipher? Oh, I can. God. I'll get rid of Treeby just to test her out. I don't even know if there's a good team. Oh, I did the same thing last time, too.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather.
Yeah, I know.
It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Graham.
Oh no, we're cornered.
Yes. Right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Get to digging.
That's a huge chest.
Is it?
Move over. I want to open it myself.
I guess that's a huge chest. A very large chest.
Wow, wow. A massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Stixia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Ooh, thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look,
Yeah, that's not how Bartholos would talk.
matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, Cipher, you truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and glorious.
Aglaea dies. Oh my god, what? Hey, can we ban that person?
Where is my treasure?
still fall for this.
Every time. How could I ever blip?
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. Alright, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Let's go!
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation.
Why'd they do that? Ah, you know.
Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you
Isn't that like...
Isn't that what? What? Oh, okay.
Activated. This thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Like, literally, we're already there.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey, if you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right.
Huh.
I'll be careful with my words.
Hey, Poison! Thank you for the 43 months. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it...
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit think.
Am I Bartholos?
There's a big guy guarding this place.
Bitch.
Look at its face.
What
Oh my,
face?
How could something be so ugly?
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
Yeah, I got fat fuck already.
If that ugly
Gordito.
brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
We've decided to change the name of fat fuck to Gordito.
That would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is a sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature.
But what's the front? That's the front. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Oh, now that we don't have Treeby, we don't have the constant, We do have follow-ups, though. Hey, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Give me that money, idiots!
Time to cleanse the filth. You can't run.
Oh, this is so weird not having Treeby. Oh, we kind of need a Treeby for that quantum. That's actually really funny.
Farewell. Conflict is pitiless.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Show no mercy.
The truth. Everything in this world.
She's also quantum? Really? I did not even register that.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
I'll take it on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Found me. Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. Oh boy.
Ison might be a better healer for Jingyuan. Oh yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I could probably switch to Lo Cha. I just wanted to use Ling Sha because I never used Ling Sha.
Give us a squeak if you are.
Here. I mean, squeak.
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action.
Oh wow.
Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cipher.
Bartholos activated excavation mode, unearthing the treasures buried deep in the ground. That chest looks like shit!
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see. Huh. Is this?
Journal of Styxian Refuge. I'm not reading all that. Oh my god, it's an essay. Okhema is now within reach. Taking one final glance back at my homeland, the beautiful scenery of old is nowhere to be seen. Only distorted memory, masses of light and shadow undulating on the sea level, resembling foam heaped by waves before dawn, dissolving one by one to gradually reveal its cold and true nature.
This looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Okhema?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Stixia and Okhema. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky.
Damn. Well, I mean...
It does seem unfair, doesn't it?
I guess...
Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such... devastation. Meanwhile, those in Okhema, simply because they're supported
That is a
by
crazy
the
emote,
world-bearing
low
Titan,
chuckles.
continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it?
No.
Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cipher, didn't you tell me once
What the fuck kind of transition is that? Bro, that's like me being like, speaking of... I was like, oh yeah, by the way, speaking of Xbox, guys, when are we gonna get an Xbox handheld? When the fuck did you bring up... Who brought up Xbox? Oh, well, you see, because Honkai Star Rail isn't on the Xbox and we're talking about Xbox. When the fuck are we gonna get... No one ever said Xbox. No one even mentioned a we're in the middle of a story. Yeah, but do you remember that time you were helping out Phil Spencer, picking out the design for the handheld that... No, I don't fucking... What are you talking...
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long, your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
You're so full of shit.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests.
And now that we're
watched
talking
them
about
do
Xbox,
their
let's have the combo.
spooky rituals around some glowing rock.
And I'm not talking about the Aces fucking
Honestly,
thing.
I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
1,000 years?! Man, I wish I looked as good as when I was 1,000.
But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
They were hot. Right? I don't know, I just...
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
Like, what the fuck?
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
She was a child? I wasn't referring to her, dude.
Where did this roadblock come from?
I just was referring to the priest fucking...
Ugh, this is so annoying.
Like the robe.
The treasure is right in front of us. Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan.
Using the light!
Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandris?
Are you trying to set me up?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right. Do you want to handle it?
I do, T-Monster.
Leave it to me, boss.
Leave it to me, boss.
Don't need a controller. After all, you know.
No, I don't know. Go ahead.
Hand of Zagreus. My darling. Activate.
Ah! Host, soul. You're a host. Let me just descend. Oh, right, I gotta punch it. Punch it real good, bitch. Can't believe that worked.
Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Me neither.
Let's go to the next room.
So you're not gonna answer that?
Slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
Yeah, what is it? You just got that achievement? Hey, don't worry about it. Damn, I did. Look, Is it a trophy?
Question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest?
Like, what are we talking about? You just got that achievement, brother. These ain't Xbox achievements.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
This gaslighting is crazy.
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge.
The gaslighting is crazy. Now that we brought up Xbox.
Right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Have you thought about an Xbox handheld, guys? Specifically with Honkai Star Rail?
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Bitch, what?
When it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
That's crazy.
Go.
Aw, man! No! No! I thought the song was done.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed. If even boss lady said so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Restart the whole account from 1.0. Barthalos activated excavation mode. Oh, it's a puzzle.
Isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know
Tomato,
is
tomato.
this gets us
Humans are
treasure.
sheep.
Here. This honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my...
I love puzzles and tricks. Not the cereal, though. I don't like trick cereal. That's just the, Sai, can you make a joke? Can you become a YouTube member? Wow, that really was the easiest one, huh? Claim it!
Told you, nothing can stop me.
Exactly, Ramblin'.
Cipher, it's your turn now.
For what?
Stay there and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I said don't!
I told you, don't move.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
Oh! Aglaea!
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cipher.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaea. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go?
I'm dying. At this very moment, I'm being stabbed in the back. By the elders. By the cleaners. I wanted you to know, this is my last goodbye.
I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cipher. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this.
Wow.
I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
What did you do to her, Aglaea?
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
I see lens.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cipher. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone.
Is she finally realizing, wait, are you dying?
Please, come back to Okhema. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Well, you're about to lose her for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face,
I don't think it's clicked for her.
it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cipher.
Goodbye, Aglaea.
Oh, no, she was fully aware. Fuck. Damn.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad.
So sad.
Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then? When...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that
Yeah,
note
into your pocket.
while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Well, damn.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide. Creepy.
That is creepy.
Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Did that nymph?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cipher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about.
Damn.
Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that.
That's actually nuts.
Absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaea. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
How about that?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world.
Damn.
If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Oh my god. Yo, Cipher, Jesus.
For saving my worthless little life, I shall walk through fire for Cipher without hesitation.
Yo, Bartolos is just a simp for Cipher.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cipher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately.
Been pretty great lately.
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cypher,
your face.
Oh, the gold blood.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cypher.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Oh my god.
Stop it, Cipher. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds?
How I got these scars.
Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival. At all costs, stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Damn.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried.
The Cipher who cried wolf.
Liar.
Or cried cat.
Honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Oh.
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cipher, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me.
I like that.
Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You're so pretty. Stop playing in the mud, girl.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Damn. That's cool that they show how close they actually were. Oh, hey, we're back here! These folks in black are not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear.
Pressure.
planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysos heirs. I've read some chilling accounts. Stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true.
Oh,
The
well, ain't that nice?
we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
What? Wait, what? The hag?
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
What the fuck? Hey, Zeke dog! Thank you for the prime. And still they endure. An organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the Aeronova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal, may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where Sayu is now. If they're targeting me, he definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. Oh, hey! Is that Lord Krateros?
There you are, Lord Donhung.
That's me!
We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive.
Ah, fuck that, kill him!
Stay away from Okhema forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaea is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Oh! That's crazy how you just said it so casually. Damn, Finan!
Looks like she was wrong about you.
You thought I was weak?
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak.
Yep.
She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
You're an idiot.
Misinterpreting mercy
Sorry.
for weakness.
You're a
shows how
moron.
arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive.
True.
If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Damn, fuck him up! Bro, you sound so cool.
Phainon is seriously upset.
And he sounds so cool.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight.
We're here to end it.
Only to ensure you weren't anywhere else.
What? Oh, because Finan doesn't know about Aglaea. So the objective was Aglaea dying.
You what? While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. To buy time. So, Lord Finan, until next time.
You should have killed him. Should have killed him.
Are you okay?
Should have killed him.
Fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
But they were after the Chrysos heirs. Well, they weren't.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run.
But then they'll just be able to transfer their memories to the next generation, no? 'Cause that's what it seems like.
Tell us, Late.
Is it done, Hung? New message. Global announcement. Due to force majeure, the world wound web operations will temporarily suspend. Please stay calm and remain in your homes. Ooh. Message failed to send. Whitelist protocol loaded. Local golden thread enabled for emergency internal communication only. Lady Goldweaver deceased. Please return to the Holy City at once. Oh, Hyacinth. Please come back soon. On my way. Finan.
Aglaea. Is this blasted? Those guys.
Was it those guys is doing?
How could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
That's how I live life. I don't believe it until I see it myself. Like those 100 subs you guys said you would give me. Go ahead, guys. The stream's rating 100 out of 19.
What should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby.
Hey, what up,
and
Nerd
ask
King?
her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Okhema as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way,
we'll just kill them.
Won't be merciful this time.
Yeah! Slaughter them! Yeah!
Cartonis.
Oh?
Oh, you're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you?
Yes, and it just happens to look exactly like the Flame Reavers.
I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaea, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment...
Damn.
My physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end.
So Aglaea is like kind of alive, but not? Okay.
It's time to fulfill our pact.
Nerd King, thank you for the $2 super chat. Hope it's been great. Thank you.
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
Damn.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Damn.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaea?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me.
For me!
Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless
Sorry, I was reading a text.
until the end.
Well.
Envy that child. There's no need to. Already lived a grand
I wonder how
life
chat
your
or how
humanity has.
the fan base feels about Aglaea now.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
One last time, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye.
and tension is building with every passing second.
You and I.
Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
One last time. She really was taken by the cleaners. Whoops, not the button I wanted to press.
I just can't believe she'd be taken down by a handful of assassins. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just...
Oop, my bad.
Let's go find her.
One last time. Oh, I can't even teleport over there. Damn. Damn, the song is so tragic. I would say take it off emote only, but I'm gonna keep it on emote only because we're in some tragic stuff right now. And if you're on YouTube, we're on members only right now.
Well, maybe.
Oh, done hung. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope.
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us.
They're ass.
Lord Kratos, were you in the city when it happened?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaea fall from the Chrysos airbag.
Fuck!
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her.
I mean, fair.
She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
She really was assassinated.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaea. Perhaps...
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Treby, as she understands Aglaea's mind best.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaea gone, someone has to take her place and lead Okhema.
I mean...
Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaea dead.
Fuck!
You might want to speak with her.
And she's a medical professional! Fuck!
Thank you, Lord Kratos.
I mean, yeah, this is what they've been prepping Finan for, right?
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah, he
Miss
says the
Hyacinth.
same thing. He said the same thing. I just want to make sure he didn't say anything different.
The baths are empty.
Ooh. No citizens feels like bathing after... Okay. I wasn't wanting to read that anyway. You know what terrible song just came in my mind, if anybody knows Les Mis? Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will sing no more. My friends, don't you ask of me what the sacrifice is for. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will sing no more. It's a tragic song.
You're back.
We heard from Kratos. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Finan after the incident.
That's good.
It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are you? You witnessed Aglaea's...
Yes. We witnessed her final moments.
Oh, yeah, Orion is... It doesn't matter how well you're prepped. It still fucking sucked.
I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings. Declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
almost made a fucked up joke, chat.
It's fine.
I almost made a fucked up joke.
What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby
nice.
and Phainon, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond.
Yeah.
Like they're losing a part of their lives.
Yeah, that fucking... God.
You should rest, Hyacin. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Don't you mean see you tomorrow?
We should visit Lady Treeby.
Oh my god. This is depressing. I really am curious how the fan base feels about Aglaea dying, because I know that a lot of folks were like, fuck Aglaea. I was very indifferent about Aglaea. Like, definitely I understand where both sides were coming from, but I was never aggro like the internet was, but... Oh, boy.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Oh, good. Depression. Love that.
Lady Treeby, I
can already hear Hayden crying.
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Okhema. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood
That is true,
her
Kohei. I will
thoughts
say that.
better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the flame chase journey.
Damn.
Yet, she gave everything without hesitation. For the future.
She
of
knew?
everyone.
That sucks. I guess that was part of the prophecy, huh?
I know what Aglaea expected of me. Right now, the last thing Okhema needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie.
Oh?
She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Jesus. This is the one piece of media I will read. Nameless Recollection. That is not what I meant to read. If I have to read this, I'll read this.
Finan.
Oh, thank God.
My humble student, my trusted colleague.
Uh-huh.
As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the flame chase journey.
Did you write this in the middle of the argument? Like, what?
I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you.
Damn.
As it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses.
Fair enough.
The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human.
Well.
Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit.
What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else.
Roy Chipog.
The serpents have always lurked in the darkness.
Thank you for the 10 months.
Terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure
I'm gonna
were to be
turn off
calm,
sound alerts, actually.
uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging.
Just doing that
from their
preemptively.
nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Okhema still has you to guide them, Finan.
Damn. Thinking 5 steps ahead.
You're not perfect, Finan.
Good.
I've
Keep him humble, keep him humble.
confusion, recklessness, and
Keep him humble. Gotta keep him humble, chat.
dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed.
Yeah, that was still a scummy thing to do, by the way.
You are the destined world bearer of Amphorius. The gate to Amphorius.
That to this day, I still think that was a little slimy. Just so Mighty could become the fucking Chrysos heir of strife, like the demigod of strife. I thought that was so fucked. Let me lure fucking Finan to do this, but it was all secretly to play Mighty. I still think that's a little fucked. They apologized, and Mighty's like, I knew what you were doing. It's fine. It's fine. Still a little fucked.
Go. Complete the flame chase journey of the prophecy. Ignite the stars and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind. Looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Riding the West Wind, away we go.
Aglaea, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands?
God, Josh is killing it.
Dalang, can you do me a favor?
Anything. Whatever I can help with. Just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros.
Oh?
Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door.
Uh-huh.
At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaea has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Oh. Hey, what up? Krateros has arrived.
Cortonis.
I mean, that's what I said. Cortonis.
What brings you to Marmorial Palace?
I have a bleed.
I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cortonis?
How are you holding up? I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore.
Yeah, that motherfucker looking
Take
up.
action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
My neck would break.
Right. Your assessment is now here. Take this.
Is this it? You've
Brother!
completed it.
That looks just like the flavor. Anyway. Oh.
The name I've chosen.
Of course, obviously.
Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable.
Hey, it's K for you.
You've
Thank you
never
for the 8
seen
months.
that black-clad swordmaster. You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing there is.
Another thing?
What's this?
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaea's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand.
Damn!
Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have a need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago, but when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
Damn. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. That's good storytelling. Making you experience grief. Let's go.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver?
Shut the fuck up, Joey!
Look, Lord Finan is here.
This is the most near soundtrack sounding.
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud.
My feet are wet! What?
I wrestled with every word,
Thank you.
searching for the right
I needed him
ones
to speak up,
rally
chat.
support and keep the Chrysos heirs' flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason.
Sure.
I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes.
Yeah, they're ass.
The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us.
This is a little too real for me.
It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaea who held this city and even this shattered world together.
Dalin, thank you for the prime.
Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaea, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Damn. Back off a chair! Sorry. Sorry.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Oh my god. Alright.
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I agree! It's that bitch Kindness! Get her ass! Oh, sorry. Was that... I didn't mean to... My bad. I didn't mean to steal your thunder, Finan.
The same as all of you initially.
Whoa, initially?
I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
Oh?
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease.
True.
Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
The abyss is a Genshin reference. I'm kidding.
Finan has a way with words.
Yeah, he took a class. If it were me up there, I could do it too.
You think highly of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, comes with the territory of being the Trailblazer Raccoon Trash Man.
The chase journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila!
Yeah, fuck that guy! Wait, I'm half Aquila.
Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Okhema will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaea dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy.
Damn.
A better people.
Yeah! That's my guy!
Better people!
Better people! Don't be a piece of shit! Better people! Better people! Yeah! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaea left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world.
Yeah, he said duty.
To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing.
Better people?
It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith.
Is Finan Jesus?
There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium.
A moment of silence, chat.
She was Okhema's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaea.
I thought she was a seamstress.
And her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
Moment of silence, chat. It's fine. Moment of silence. 07's in chat. 07's in chat.
That singing sounds so
That art looks crazy.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I was like, why is it's Trian, Anaxagoras, Castris, and Aglaea. I hate it here!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety.
I'm gonna fucking cry, dude. I'm gonna fucking vomit.
Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
Yeah, now he's an asshole. I think he's Jesus.
You've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Oh my god, Trian, I swear to God.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
Not the fading! Oh, I was blocking it the whole time. Chat, they're fading. They're fading out.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
A little bit.
Not at all, Professor.
I moved aside so you can see the rest of them fade.
Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
You motherfucker!
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
In the next life. Look at this chat.
Goodbye,
Not the fade! Ah!
Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met,
I'm gonna throw up.
You've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastras.
Oh my god.
Aglaea.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
And yet he forgot those formulas.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaea. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Oh my god.
Aglaea.
Ah!
Did you forget me?
Forget you.
Oh my god.
Forever.
Well,
we aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
Well, part of him. The other part isn't. You get it.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable.
I
have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
Ooh.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword?
Whoa. Why are they flirting?
It's freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan.
You know, we out here. We out here. Finan is being very gay right now. Yeah.
See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date.
It's a date! Anyway. There it is. Obviously, chat, that's a phrase. But obviously, everybody's going to take it out of context. And they're like, oh my god, they're dating. No, they were roommates.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey.
Men?
And it's still not over yet, is
Oh. You're...
Yes, Cyrene.
Yeah, that's the same voice. Miss Irene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
They sound almost identical.
A lot has changed.
If they're not the same actor, I would be shocked.
I've met so many people. I've tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
I think you mean to men? To men? You've never changed. Days later at Dawn Cloud.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain.
Damn.
But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cipher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Okhema have any treasures so rare that not even your...
Our shop.
has seen?
Lamau.
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure.
Is that not
Being a part of Kefli's
the
divine body.
core flame of
Eli,
Kefli?
the Gold Weaver cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds.
Is that not the core flame?
Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypher. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
Actually no.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day.
Damn.
Don't
Get
lie
red.
to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do?
Get red, Cipher.
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You
Not
keep
true.
talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby!
Well, Treby is technically grandma, because Treby's older than Aglaea, but...
The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream.
right?
Yeah.
I know, Cipher. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way.
I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery. Even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaea, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone is simple.
I mean,
kind. If only
if the
I could
lie
get
was so
everyone to
big, you
believe
can
that.
believe that.
Would that lie become reality?
I mean,
If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
yeah.
Lies will always be lies, Cipher. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Fuck.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
Hey, what up, girl?
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cipher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Huh. Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Hey, I'll take it. We take those, chat. We take those.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
Damn.
None of your business.
Well, yeah, that's why he did it in Pride.
Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old timer, to step in?
Hey. Treeby still got Treeby still got some years on you.
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaea has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase.
Yeah.
The citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yeah, I want to push her off a corner. Which is a cliff.
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone?
Oh, they will.
You want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cipher. I know exactly what you can do.
The demigods have been around for a while,
Perfect disguises, untraceable
Also, I think we could take it off emote only and
most enigmatic authority
and members
trickery.
only for now.
I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
No, I don't.
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cipher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Okhema closely.
I bet.
You mean?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Okhema yet?
Because they're probably waiting for all the core flame.
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Okhema because the Seamstress' defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Playing a game of tag.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cipher will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Fair enough. That's fair. Just make sure you pay up. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the Grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back.
This is Cipher's first voice acting
Maybe that's
job.
the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all.
Ah, gordito!
I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People,
What's gordito? Gordito's a little fatty, which I prefer over fat fuck, because, we're not fat shaming in 2025.
You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the Grove deserves some reminiscence.
At least gordito sounds cuter. Exactly. You get it. The silence of the dawn.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see
equivalent exchange.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove.
Wow, look at all those classmates. You got Jeff, Billy, Sarah, Cassandra, Chris, Samantha. And yeah, the tall-ass Chrysosaurs.
Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
This motherfucker said, don't bring shame to me.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure?
Anaxagoras!
Call me Professor Anaxagoras.
That's what I said.
Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Imagine going to class and seeing 4 Chrysosaurs. You're like, damn, why am I even here?
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
Precisely.
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction.
God damn. Stupid.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid...
Not to be that guy, but Hyacinth would be the guy. Professor Anaxagoras, you forgot to give us the homework? Hyacinth! Bro, what are you doing? Professor Anaxagoras, Finan was cheating on the test? Bro! Professor Anaxagoras, Chris was sleeping and looking at Castrus's cleavage? Bro!
Surely you can't skip...
Actually, she should call that out.
Professor.
Chris, you fucking freak. Pervert.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anax's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process.
Aw, man!
Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
To be a Chrysosaur!
Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
Alright, Izuku Midoriya, listen up.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring.
That's what I said.
I didn't say...
Next!
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
This is not the Castrus we know, by the way. This is a much happier Castrus. When the fuck did Castrus... When was she happy?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras.
They fished her lips!
I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
There it is. There she is. Also boring!
So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
Damn, that's crazy.
See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols.
Ha! I was right!
All I get are boring answers.
Boring. What about you, Professor Anaxagoras?
Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
Professor Anaxagoras, what about us? Shut the fuck up, Chris!
So it's finally my turn.
Yes. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 students, only 3 got to speak.
Good thing I came prepared.
Did you?
My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page?
Hmm.
An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time...
Chris definitely gets an F in participation.
No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Huh.
Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era.
Wait. I thought Trebios started the flame chase journey. Wait. Is someone correct? No, she's just the first demigod. She brought the prophecy. She was given the prophecy, I think. Trebios is the first demigod. Trebi just spread the prophecy. Of the flames? So wait. So someone started the flame chase journey before the prophecy was even a thing? Oh, Trebi was around longer than Celios. 100 years before the flame chase. See? People are giving me mixed information here. Ah, fuck it.
What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost.
I need a diagram.
Only Eliosi's name remains.
Avengers Doomsday was delayed till December 18th, 2026. Honestly, not even that mad. I'd rather they take their time and make that a good fucking movie.
Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes.
Trebios was the messenger. Celios was the one who actually threw the first punch. Gotcha. That's the easiest way to describe that. Thank you.
All my ancestors had was a sad past.
Thank you.
But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Huh. I feel like Anaxagoras would really fuck with that, because Anaxagoras was the type that would be like,
I'm getting
hey, your family died.
Remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Ison?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Aw, Danny, that's a cute one. I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finan mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aglaea. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings.
Oh shit!
That's the
human transmutation.
On Earth to forge the rainbow bridge
Sorry,
to the sky.
the Avatar state.
And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aglaea, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry, I have little Ika with
Gordito!
me. You will protect me, won't you?
Yo, why Gordito got a butthole like symbol?
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphoris is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express. So wait, what the fuck happened to Legus? No one answer that if it's answered.
If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able
Because I know they took care of the cleaners, but not Legus. Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about words beyond the sky, I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders. Yeah! Yeah!
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I guess. I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Let's go! How the fuck do I get over there? Give me speed, Yanis.
The chroma coffer is vibrating.
Oh, a little box. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aglaea again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
The Avatar State! Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase.
Duty.
The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny.
The time has
I will join
come.
the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow
welcome,
upon me
Freddy.
your generous blessing.
Witness Hyacinth. Hyacinth used the Chroma Coffer to summon the heroic spirit of the ancestor. After a discussion, she obtained the first sky blessing from the magistrate, Crispus. Oh, that's cool that you can actually skip that.
The next ancestor on the list. Her
That's cool.
spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order.
Yes, I am streaming on both YouTube and
Shall
Twitch
we
Zero.
head back to Okhema together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Phagus's priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis. Wow, we get it, Imbibiter Lunae!
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Emphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Phagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
Watch this! Waterboarding! Wait. The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person through. As Phagus's priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting. Togepi!
Togepi! Danny.
Under the Rakusa's steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treepy here too? Who is that next to her? Oh, I think I know who that is.
I guess if you've never met, yeah.
Do you have to go already, Cyphy? It's been ages since you were last in Okhema. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
Nah, fuck that.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides,
I get that.
Your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Cyphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities.
Not all the responsibility. I mean, Cipher over here has to deal with fucking Flame Reaver and, you know, the Core Flame of Kefli.
Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Okay, that was well done. Good choice. That's a great choice. That's a fire fucking choice, dude. Yes, put on the old man voice. I guess no one's looking after old me anymore.
Just kidding. I get it. That
Fire read.
deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him.
He's got Riz.
It reminds me of Aglaea in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
What's that?
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
Well, technically it's nightfall in the ritual basin.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cipher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Bright and cheery as a lamp.
She's like, I fucking hate her.
Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cipher from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean?
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People. The Chrysos heir about to take
It's
over
Pink
the
Barbara.
authority of
Facts.
Sky.
Better Barbara. We don't even have to say Pink Barbara. Just better Barbara.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
That's so fucked.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Cyphy. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Yeah, Barbara isn't a VTuber like Hyacinth. Exactly.
Don't worry, Lady Cipher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious.
Yeah, you know, it's only the end of the world.
You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push
Yeah,
yourself
girl.
too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Cyphy cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going.
What about all the not talking about mission stuff, huh?
Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Also, can I just say, I don't know if I've said this before, I fucking love Cypher's nails. Cypher uses the coin of Whimsy's ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cipher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Okhema lending a hand. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Zinni? It's the perfect
Nah, we're not doing the whole quest today. There's no way. We'll probably finish the quest tomorrow.
The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
We'll probably do the rest of the quest tomorrow after Ace Attorney. Because, let me double check. Yeah, because Hayden has D&D tomorrow. So we'll probably go Ace Attorney a little long. And then after that, we'll play Star Realm and we'll finish the rest.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Hey, what up, Nano?
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
All right, I'll converse with the ancestor.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Okhema and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history.
Is that Cersei's VA? It does sound like it.
And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty? As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
Yeah, who would have thought?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaea made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaea? Is she still on the flame-chased journey after 1,000 years?
Actually, she just died yesterday.
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to
Yep,
endure
erosion
the
of time.
merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage
I didn't read
is etched
shit.
in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge,
Yep.
the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle...
I find it very funny how folks are shocked that Aglaea lasted for so long and no one's questioned Trebi.
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head-on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this
'Cause she's cute.
conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts.
You were short and thin.
But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity
I mean,
is
998
fated to
Treebies have
pass
died.
on,
Yeah,
I hope
but that wasn't
you
'cause of
incorporate
age.
Your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use.
All right.
General Ectra is so different from how the records described her. All right. Time to head back to the Grove.
All right.
I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
Get me out of here. Doo-doo. You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
You know, he's just talented. Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? Hyacin recounts her conversation.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just... I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul.
He sure
haven't
is.
you, Danny? Lady Trina
Oh, Danny boy.
countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy.
Danny,
We're
don't you
gonna have to
know?
take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home.
Oh, Castrum Kremnos. To Castrum Kremnos.
We're here. This is it.
Oh. Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day.
Day and night. He sent a message earlier carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
Man, fuck that shit. Let me see my boy. I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit. is my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior.
A warrior!
She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time.
Damn!
I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence.
Ooh, the music.
The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel, but behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home.
Damn.
This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
Damn. Nenless, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How you guys doing? If you guys don't know who I am CyYu, voice actor, CyYuVtuber. I voice Genuine in Honkai Star Rail and many other things. If you'd like to know what I've been in, exclamation point VA in the chat. And it'll let you know some of the characters I happen to voice. And the Kremnoan warrior she fought against.
Was
Damn!
Lord Krataros.
Fucking Krataros! Yet you still saved his life, even though he took your family. That's nuts!
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard
this guy gets
Lord
around,
Krataros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Krataros must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyson.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the
All right.
sister.
Heed my call! Oh, hey.
Is this the world of the living?
No. I mean, what? No.
Wait. You. Could you?
Oh my god, bro. You took like a whole...
Grandmother, it's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird.
Oh, that was cute.
How? Why is it you who awakened me? I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first skyride when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4.
Yeah, the My Little Hummingbird was
The
really
sun
cute.
crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child...
Dreams? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Or Dreamer. Sorry. But I'm chilling. I'm good.
But I have no idea what situation you're talking about. And nor do I want to, because I am fueling any drama fires.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no...
But now I'm a warrior!
Fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and
a warrior of the
then it'd be a good thing.
I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Celiosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else.
Healing.
Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years began with Sky and will also end with Sky.
Let's end the Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid.
The squad and streamer uni would have been funny. Dude, it was so funny. We made a joke yesterday, called it like Squad University or some shit. But nah, it's fine.
If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very
Everyone
end.
knows the sky is fake. All right, listen here, Chicken Little.
Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
I shall, Grandmother.
Thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more?
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time.
Oh.
For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay, until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos
The art's really pretty.
Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sun.
Oh, it is a lion!
Whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the moonlit plume, whose steps trampled
Mi gordito!
the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titans' blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sun wings set the Titans' wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken,
Gordito, you're here.
and her body covered in wounds,
An Emerald Rose, thank you for the tier 1.
her spear, and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god.
Okay.
The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more. only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
At the end of the prophecy, a few days later at Dawn Cloud.
Today's the day.
Still not used to it. Still not used to it.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Sounds so sad. Ama!
I know this is a big ask, Namazane.
With the raid!
I hope you understand.
Welcome, Raiders! Hope you all had a good stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm CyYu, the Cyborg CyYu. We're currently playing Honkai Star Rail 3.3, the latest patch. Hope you all had a good stream. What are you guys playing? Were you guys playing more Expedition 33? I'm leftovers from Cotton. Good to know. But yeah, welcome everybody. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm CyYu. I'm the tech support. I currently have sound alerts off because of, I have sound alerts off because of, we're in the middle of story stuff. And, but yeah, if you'd like to know what I've been in voiceover, exclamation point VA in the chat. So, yeah, hope you all had a good stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying Expedition 33. And, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. I gotta continue playing that game.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Hey, what up, Faye Raven? Just a heads up, there are gonna be times where we put this in emote only, just as a heads up. And yes, we will be doing Elden Ring soon. We've talked about it. We've even talked about doing the reaction thing soon. We'll probably do it all on Sunday, just as a heads up. Anyway.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
My lord. My lord Finan. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub to Lee and Lee.
There you are, partner.
Hey, what up, V the Maker? Hey, now you're calling me partner again?
Didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Well, maybe I'll go back. You know.
Since you're here, make yourself comfortable. You can take a nap while we're waiting for everyone else.
Oh. Okay. Me.
Ready, comrade? If all goes
so we're just changing all my names now, huh?
This could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Aren't I supposed to be reincarnating as a Titan?
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Oh yeah, because I'm supposed to be a quote-unquote Chrysos heir.
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time.
You know, dying.
Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers.
Oh hey, Seal Slammers!
Seal game. Didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Seal Slammers! We'll win, dear fella.
The last mile is the hardest. That's from Don Hung. Same principle, just more elegantly put.
Is Star Rail fun? I have a blast.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
He's with Hyacinth.
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us.
Hey, what up, Unknown?
He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Ha, we won't.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today.
Fully is a strong word.
Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth!
Yeah!
Chosen daughter of the sky.
This Hyacinth!
Pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Okhema, but all of Amphorius as well.
Oh, my bad.
While the flame chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaea who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands.
Yeah!
Who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Give it up for the warriors! Clappy!
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the new world.
Warrior from the Outlands. Endowed with the might of Orynyx.
Yeah!
The vanguard of deliverance.
I'm endowed. Wait. About to flatter you are.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of The guest of honor has arrived.
There she is. About to perform like no other. Welcome to my... Oh, sorry.
People of Okhema, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me and to have me claim the core flame of Aglaea.
Let's go! Yeah! Give it up!
Today is
He's not Robin, not with that attitude.
932 of the light calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Celiosi initiated the flame chase journey.
Better Barbara, let's go!
Of the Sky People, and prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
Hell yeah.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant.
Hey, think about the 100 biddies, Una.
Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner.
Sorry, my brain's so epic coded. Yeah! Hit it! Oh no, cutscene? Oh, we gotta go up there. I gotta go up more stairs. Alright, you know what? I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee. I've been holding it in for like 20. Alright. I'm back. Woo! Let me do that real quick. My eye has randomly started being weird. So if you've seen my VTuber model just like freak out, I've been scratching my eye for like over an hour. All right. Have I played Wuthering Waves? I haven't played Wuthering Waves in a while. There's just too many gacha games. And I can't keep up with all of them. Ascend! Damn, that was fast? Yeah. I have a penis. That's how that works. You go in, you pee, you get out, you wash your hands, and then you go back to stream. It's one of the few benefits.
They'll surely seize the core.
You can tell. God, I wish I could teleport. You walks around with no pay. Literally, the bathroom is right next to me. Like, it's literally right next to my office. Call him. Wait a minute. Yeah, I wash my hands. I'm not a fucking... You don't get distracted wanting a snack or... Not if the bathrooms were literally right next door. Oh, hey, what's up?
The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
Avengers! I mean, we've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili jealous.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day.
Yes, I wash my hands with soap!
Hyacin, it's all yours now.
Radiant spirit, heed my... Oh, right.
Folk once divided
Open the
into many
gate!
Tribes. The sun folk worshipped the sun. The rain folk were devoted to storms. And the winter folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge.
Rainbow Road is alright.
And I want
Not
to
my
use
favorite
the
map in
Rainbow
Mario
Bridge
Kart.
to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth.
Oh.
Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Come! Bear witness!
Oh, Rainbow Bridge.
Radiant
Please
spirit!
guide us to
No, I'm just
ascend
kidding.
to the skies once more.
This is fire. Hell yeah!
Friends, let us soar together.
Together! This is some Asgard shit. You know, I'll give it to you.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
Hmm.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary
We've made it.
Fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors
Well, here we are.
once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Celiosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
You believe in the legends? It's our turn!
What we must
Bro.
do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended.
Jesus.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and...
I do remember that. Yeah, that was like information from a while ago, too.
Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where did she go in the end? Was her attack really that high?
After
Shut
dragging
the
enraged
fuck
Titan
up!
to the brink of defeat with her
That is a
two
crazy option.
companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself,
Jesus.
trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became
In
one
other
with the
words...
Titans. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa...
You know what? Fair.
Not anymore. As that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Probably. Alright, the Fortress Dome Eye of Twilight. Now, I have been informed that the story does pick up quite a bit right here, so I do think this might be where we call it today. Because I do have to get going. Like, I have a thing in 40 minutes. So I do think this is where I'm going to call it. We will be back with more Honkai Star Rail tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be playing Ace Attorney. We will be playing Star Rail after Ace Attorney. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check us out live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. Subscribe here on CyYuVods. And stay tuned for the next part of Honkai Star Rails 3.3.